Hi drummers, hope you're well. Right, quick one for you about drum fills today. On the face of it, this is one for sort of beginners to improvers, I guess, but I just feel like these are solid gold drum fills that I'd certainly use all the flipping time. We're talking here about short drum fills that happen during beat 4. So we're thinking about here playing a straight ahead rock, pop, R&B type of groove, one of these. And what drummers do, right, is they play grooves, which groove everything along and make the music feel good, and then they play drum fills. And often drummers, especially when they're starting off, say, oh, I can't think of anything to play on drum fills, or the phrase I suppose drummers use most often is, oh, I struggle to come up with things on drum fills. Here's an idea for really short and sweet drum fills that happen on beat 4. Remember, our count as you play a basic groove is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The snare drum hit, of course, is what we call a backbeat, the big hit on the snare on 2 and 4. All of these 5 simple drum fills take place on beat 4. So they kind of replace, if you like, or potentially include beat 4 on the snare drum. So as you're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, when that fill comes up, but they all happen within the space of beat 4. Here are the 4 fills. They're based on the basic like note values that you'd learn at grade 1 and grade 2 drums. So quarter note, 2 eighth notes, 4 16th notes, a little 1 E and figure, and a 1 ander. I'll take you through them in turn. Now, the first one is just playing a quarter note, just playing a crotchet on beat 4. Simplest drum fill in the world, but to be honest, a winner, probably one of the drum fills I use most often. It really is just going, or going, or going. How you orchestrate these fills is up to you, but this is just literally hitting beat 4, right? So you're playing your groove. Say the drum fill comes up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Literally just hitting beat 4. Right? 3, 4, 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, 3. You got it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. 2, 3. It's simple, but it's really flipping effective, isn't it? Especially in the right place in the music. If you land beat 4, maybe a flam on the snare, maybe 2 drums together, maybe a snare and a crash, one of my favorites. Maybe something else, man. Maybe a flam split between 2 drums, whatever, but just something on beat 4. 1, 2, 3. Very, very simple, but very effective. Next one is eighth notes, quavers, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, if you play a whole bar of them. But here, we're just playing them on beat 4. So it will be 4 and. Really simple, but really effective drum fill. Here's your groove. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, drum fill coming up, starting on 4, 2, 3, 4 and. You got it? 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, here we go. 3, you got it? 4 and. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Getting the idea? It's 4 and. So we're playing everything through beats 1, 2, and 3. Of the bar that contains the drum fill. Everything we're playing as normal. 4 and we're going bomb, bomb, 4 and 2 eighth notes anywhere you like around the kit. Could be, could be, could be, could be. You can experiment with that, but 4 and. 1, 2, 3. The next one is 16th notes or semiquavers. Whole bar of these, 1 E ander, 2 E ander, 3 E ander, 4 E ander. On the page, you see these joined up, beamed together along the top with 2 lines. So 4 E ander, you guessed it, we're going to go grooving along. When we get to beat 4, this time we're going to go 4 E ander, like this. 3, 4. A nice solid groove. 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, 3. So probably, doesn't have to be, but probably in the first case, you'd do this as a single stroke roll, right, left, if you're right-handed. Here it goes. go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. 2, 3. Ba 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 ba. 4E-ander, cappuccino on beat 4. Probably single strokes. Could be on the snare. Could be on a tom-tom. Could be from the snare to the tom-tom. Could be any orchestration you like. This is the funnest thing, and I know I always say this, but we're playing an unpitched instrument, right? Or set of instruments. Just flip and enjoy yourself, man. You can't play a wrong note. As long as you go ba 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 ba, it's going to work. Okay, next one is 4E-and. 4E-and. They all start on beat 4. 4E-and. That little figure that's 2 16th notes and 1 8th note. You see this all the way through grade 1 and grade 2. It goes like this. Sounds like the word motorbike. Motorbike. Here it comes. 1, 2, 3. Ba ba ba. 1, 2, 3. Again, you can orchestrate it any way you like on the drums. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Ba ba ba. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Remember, everything up to beat 4 is as normal in the groove. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4E-and. 4E-and. And lastly, 4-ander. This is the other sort of combination figure of 8ths and 16ths that we see at grade 1 and grade 2, and it goes 4-ander. This one is 1/8 followed by 2 16th notes. Sounds like the word blackcurrant. So you got that pause after the first syllable. 1, 2, 3, 4-ander. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Got it? One and 2 and 3 and 4. So you got 5 great options here for short, simple, sweet, and really effective and kind of unintrusive, great, like real world drum fills, which are frequently used and usable all over the place. You've got a quarter note or a crotchet. You've got 2 8th notes or quavers. You've got 4 16th notes, ba 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 ba, or semi-quavers. You've got 4E-and, which is 2 16ths followed by 1/8. 1/8 note, or you've got 4-ander, which is 1/8 followed by 2 16ths. I'll play them in order. So just beat 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Love that one. Okay, next I'm going to play 8th notes, 2 8th notes. 4 and, here we go, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Right, now I'm going to play 4E-ander, 4 16th notes. Here it comes. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I'm going to play 4E-and, like the word motorbike. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to play 4-ander, like the word blackcurrant. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And that is it. But they'll take you a million miles, man, if you get them to sit and flow and sound good and, you know, just flow in context with the groove. They really will take you so far, in my opinion. There's some basic skills, of course, that this really relies on. Which one is playing a groove steadily. So if you're really starting on the drums, you need to work on your groove to the point where you can kind of, I always think it's about bandwidth in our head, isn't it? You can play that groove with enough sort of security that you've got some spare bandwidth to sort of count and think about, you know, landing a drum fill on beat 4. So you need to be pretty solid with a basic drum groove. But other than that, as long as you're up and running with that, you can get these going, I'd say. The other big skill is being able to count, right? So, or at least feeling where beat 4 is. So that sense of 1, 2, 3, 4, and that awareness, whether you're actively counting or feeling it or whatever you're doing, that awareness of a snare drum hit in a groove on 2 and 4, and then where 1, 2, 3, 4 is, so that you can launch in to your fill on beat 4 and be in the right place. So it's that kind of core skill. One great thing to do, of course, as ever, is to practice along to music. Here's a nice drumless track I found on YouTube. It's a free drumless track. I'll link to it below. Great channel called Jamming Backing Tracks, which loads of you have probably found already. Great little channel. They also have a buy me a coffee. Feel free to go and buy them a coffee because I use these backing tracks quite a bit. They're really cool. And here we go, man. I'm going to stick it on. I'm going to play. I'll shout them out as we go. Have a little play along if you like. Here it comes. Okay, let's go with some fills on beat 4. 1, 2, 3. Four and 2 8th notes. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. One, two, three. This time we'll go 4 16th notes, starting on beat 4. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 1. Here it comes. 1. This time we'll go for the 4 E and 2 16ths and 1 8. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. This time we're going to go 4 and 1 8 and 2 16ths. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Okay, I'm going to shout some at random. Let's go for 2 8th notes. 1, 2, 3. Let's go 16th notes. 1, 2, 3. Let's go 4 E and 1, 2, 3. Let's go 4 and 1, 2, 3. Okay, just beat 4, quarter note, 2, 3. Let's finish with a 4 E and 1, 2, 3. And so on. So 5 great options. Playing a quarter note on beat 4, playing 2 8th notes, 4 and, playing 16th notes, 4E and playing 4E and 2/16ths joined to 1/8, and then 4 and 1/8 joined to 2/16ths. Hope that's helpful. These are super useful real world drum fills, and so often when drummers say that thing of, I can't think of any drum fills to play, I think it's so easy to just wildly overthink it. If you've done some basic, music theory stuff, some beautiful basic 3 basic note values, isn't it? Quarter notes, 8/16ths, 16ths, or crotchets, quavers, semiquavers, and then those 2 combination figures, 4E and 4 and man, that's a great range of fills, isn't it? Even just a simple drum fill that starts on beat 4 like that, orchestrate it around the kit in some different ways. You can't play a wrong note, can you? Because we're just playing this unpitched instrument. Just enjoy that. Obviously, under normal circumstances, we crash back into the groove after the drum fill, crash on beat 1, pick up the groove. And we're talking here about classic, on the ground, at the coal face, real world gigging skills, jamming skills. Absolutely brilliant. So hope that's useful. Shout out to channel member Suzanne, like I say, and I hope that's useful. Thanks for watching as always. Really appreciate it. Please like, share and subscribe. And shout out to Suzanne, like I say, and all the amazing channel members and all the lovely people who've supported this channel. If you found these videos helpful or useful or entertaining or feel positive about them in any way, please consider supporting this channel if you're in a position to. You can either buy me a coffee, thanks a million to all the lovely people who've done that, or you can become a channel member like Suzanne. As a channel member, you're supporting this channel like crazy for £10 a month and helping it grow. But you get a whole lot of other features as well, including a customized for you practice plan based on where you're at, where you're going to go with your drumming, a free complimentary Zoom session or face-to-face session if you want to come up to Cambridgeshire in the UK, where we'll put that plan together for you. You also get access to, in the future, face-to-face or Zoom sessions if you want to. There's a whole lot of other features as well, including members videos, notation for videos. For example, on the members page right now, I'll have posted the notation of these fills, and any sort of tutorial type of video that I do on YouTube, I'll always put the notation and, in fact, the practice along sort of version on there as well. And a whole lot of other things as well, and ongoing drum support. So if you're looking for feedback on your drum practice, you can take videos, send them over to me. I'll happily give you feedback if you'd find that useful. I'll answer your questions. You also get priority requests for videos on the channel for suggesting songs and all that kind of stuff. I'm absolutely inundated, I'm delighted to say, with requests for videos, and especially song requests. A sensible option just seemed to be, because I am completely swamped with requests, I'm happy to say, to give priority to channel member requests. So that's one other thing you get, and a whole lot of other things as well, like I say, members videos, and more in the pipeline with that as well. If that sounds like it would be of interest, please check that out via my Buy Me a Coffee support page, link in the description below, and let me know how you got on with your fills on beat 4, man. Like I say, these, on the face of it, this is a video for beginners, improvers, I guess, people who've been playing for a short amount of time, but I just feel like these drum fills are all-time great, and man, I'll use them every gig I do. I'll be using these drum fills all over the place. Thanks a million for watching, as always. See you soon. Cheers.